What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook. Hey, y'all read the title, man. How my students make $1,000 a day trading. Now, is this your first time on the channel? Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly videos like this, but this is an investment channel. So we also talk about crypto, do weekly crypto analysis and updates, and we also live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. So of course, before we get into this video, of course y'all want to see receipts, right? So let me go ahead and show y'all some receipts. You go into the free signal, free telegram, first link in the description. You can see some of the receipts right here. All I gotta do is go to photos, and then we're just going to scroll down. There's over 2 years, going on 3 years worth of receipts. You can see screenshots of position, screenshots of signals, all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and look at some receipts. So you can see here, this is one of my students. They passed 2 profit challenges. I think they're on like their 4th one now, but you can see in this screenshot there's like 2 accounts I'm working on. Definitely going to do more exploring this weekend because we're talking about future stuff. He said I got funded like 3 hours ago, 150k futures account, right? And you can see it was with Top Step. Super excited. Thank you. You put the work in. I just pointed you in the right direction. You're the man. So shout out to my boy. You know who you are. So obviously he has a 150k futures account. He's making definitely 1,000 plus a day, right? Here's another screenshot. Someone DM me, bro. They can say what they want. You got the sauce. You can see that he's made $1,000 for the day, right? It's just rinse and repeat. That's what I said to him. You can see a screenshot of another member student showing me that he just made 1,000 just right then and there. Another person, after finding your page, I got motivated to get back into my trading plan. Again, you can see 5,000 bucks. So the first thing that you have to understand is consistency is key. You have to be consistent. You can't switch up the game plan and strategy every day or after one loss. You just can't do that, right? Because again, just because something didn't work today doesn't mean that you did something wrong. But of course, you have to figure out that later on as time goes on. But if you don't have any statistics, right? If you don't have a control variable or anything like that, if you're just doing one test, you only tested something once, so you can't be sure if it doesn't work or if it just didn't work in that situation. Versus if you test something after 10 trades, then you can look at those past 10 trades in those 2 weeks to see, okay, does this work? Does this not work, right? And again, you have to understand that we don't control the markets, right? So that's why it's important to have a consistent plan, a consistent strategy. So then after consistently doing something for X amount of days, then you can look back at your trading results and then see what you need to tweak or not tweak, right? And then you also got to understand that losses are part of the game. So you have to understand that as well. That brings us into number 3. Do not fight the markets. Go with the flow of price. Now, you watch any of my trade breakdowns. I have a whole playlist of trade breakdowns, over 70 videos of back-to-back trade breakdowns, breaking down trades I took with the members and students, different buy setups, different sell setups, and I break down from start to finish exactly why and what I did to take that trade and all that good stuff. So make sure to check out that playlist, right? But in all those videos, the first thing I always say is you need to identify the trend. The trend is definitely your friend, right? And what I mean by don't fight the markets, a lot of times y'all try to go for reversals or try to chase price in the direction it's going right now. What you need to do is figure out the direction price is going overall for the day, for the week, for the month, and then wait for price to meet you at the next place to look for a position at, right? When y'all do that, you're going to see a drastic change and improvement in your trading. I'm telling y'all. One thing I tell the members and students all the time is we do not control the markets. There's only 3 things we control. We control when we enter a trade, we control when we exit a trade, and we control how much we risk per trade, which brings us into the next step. Always make sure your wins are bigger than your losses. Now, what does that mean? As you can see, we see these long and short positions. So let's pull out the good old calculator, right? So this is very, 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 very important. A lot of times when people lose a trade, what do? Oh, I lost a trade. So I'm either scared to take my next setup, so I'm gonna risk less, or I feel like I need to make that loss back, so I'm going to risk more. Both of those are the wrong thing to do. You need to, again, consistency, like step and tip number one. You got to be consistent with everything. That means consistently going for the same setups, consistently trading at the same time or the same sessions, consistently trading the same pairs, as well as consistently risking the same amount every single trade, and consistently going for the same risk reward ratio setups, which is what we're talking about right here. So how can you always make your wins bigger than your losses? So we got the good old calculator here. So if you don't understand what risk to reward is, make sure to check out my day trading tips playlist, not my trade breakdowns playlist, my day trading tips playlist, 80 plus videos in there, breaking down how to read the chart, support, the resistance, supply, demand, my trading plans, all that good stuff. So make sure to check that playlist out. But let's say I'm risking $100 per trade, right? And this is just to use simple numbers, okay? This isn't what I'd recommend how you risk your account. But let's say I have a $10,000 account, I'm risking $100 per trade. And let's say I took a loss. I'm down $100. What most of y'all would do is risk more. So you'd risk $200, $150 the next trade, or you'd risk less. So you'd risk $75, $50 the next trade. That's not what you want to do. You want to risk the same amount every single trade, because you can lose literally 2 trades in a row, and all it takes is one quality trade to cancel that out. Now, what do I mean by that? So again, these are setups I broke down during the London session live, as well as took with the members of the students. You can see that this was a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio, 1-to-3 almost 1-to-4 risk reward ratio, 1-to-3 risk reward ratio, 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. And what risk reward ratio basically means is whatever I risk, I made that times more. So this is a 1-to-3. So that means whatever I risk, I made 3 times that amount. So in this example, if I was to risk $100, I would make $300. So again, let's say I took this trade here and it was a loss. So again, we have a $10,000 account, took a loss. But again, with the knowledge and understanding that I need to be consistent, understand how to read the charts, and knowing what happened, I'm not going to steer away from my trading plan. So I'm gonna risk the same amount the next trade. So let's say again, I'm risking $100, and it was that 1-to-3 risk reward ratio, which means I made $300. So again, I lost $100, but I just made $300. So I'm still up for the week. So this goes back to what I was talking about, how you can lose even 2 to 3 trades and still be up off of just one quality trade. You see what I'm saying? It's that simple, y'all. So again, you want to stay consistent. Don't fight the markets. Go with the markets. And always make sure your wins are bigger than your losses. If y'all enjoyed this video, y'all make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free Signal free Telegram. If you're interested in how to identify these levels by Signal services or mentorship programs, make sure to hit those links in the description. Y'all see how we was doing earlier this year. Y'all see how we're doing this month. We've absolutely been killing it. But of course, before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced Play Signal, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free Signal, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible setups going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this Signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now, I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the advanced play signal room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded in an hour long and they're sent to you the same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.